Lily Farm Guy here, and this is Momentum Pack by Ortin Modding on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on a PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test and demonstration of this pack of planters. Now, this appears to be, or at least far as I can tell, this is their first mod on Mod Hub. So congratulations to Ortin Modding for getting their mod on Mod Hub, and this also is not, let's say, a modified version of any of the base game planters. So it's new in that way too. So very nice, and it does have some nice features and a few things I did notice. So we won't be too hard on them, but I will show you what I did find. So first of all, let's get our help window on. There we go. And let's go in and find it under Tools and Planters. So Tools and Planters, we'll find all three of them. However, well, as you notice, it's an AGCO branded. So AGCO Momentum 24. Now, is this a real actual planter? I didn't check. I'm going to assume that this is an actual thing. But it is what it is right here. So I also noticed that it is much more than just a planter. It is also a seeder. So wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, sorghum, oilseed radish, grass, and then your planter type items, corn, sunflower, beets, and cotton. Now we are on a map that has the premium expansion DLC, as we will show you here, just so you know. Premium expansion, so it is not equipped to plant the new crops. It's not configured for the carrot, parsnip, and red beets, just in case you're wondering. So that make note of that. So let's go back in there and let's take a look at them. All right, because there are some interesting features that I want to show you. First of all, capacities. And horsepower. The smallest one, 250 horsepower, 5,000 to 10,000 liters. We'll talk about that, show you that. 11 meter working width, 9 miles per hour. Seed, liquid fertilizer, or solid fertilizer. Now, in the base model configuration, 5,000 liters of seed only. But you can add a liquid fertilizer tank for 5,000 liter capacity, or a solid fertilizer. So nice option there. You don't see that a lot. And yes, so there's that option. We have a brand option, Valtra, Massey Ferguson, Fendt, or Valtra. So no AGCO branded version, oddly enough. Color options, well, we don't have much. We have gray or black, and that changes the tank color on this model. And if we go back up there, it also changes the color of the liquid fertilizer, but not the solid fertilizer tank. Rim color, we have the gray, the red, or the black. Now, it would have been nice to see at least the standard Giants palette of colors offered here, but as I said, this is their first offering on Mod Hub, so we'll give them a pass this time, but maybe in an update we can see that, perhaps. So you see the extensions do cost money. Color change costs actually money. Rim colors, just the black costs money. Right. So if we go off into the medium-sized, or the middle one, 13.4 meter working width. Everything else is the same, actually. We have the extension, 1, 2, or no, and that just adds the 5,000 liters. So same seed capacity. We start with the Massey Ferguson, Valtra, or Fendt, but those are the three, and then main color, gray or black. Again, changes the tank colors, and but it changes the colors there, and then we have the three rim colors. Now if we move off into the largest one, the Momentum 40, So we go from 320 horsepower to 450 horsepower. Notice the capacities are possible capacities are larger. 18-meter working width. Farm Dog Max has said, I have seen it, I understand. So off he goes to his other adventures. Extension. So we start with 5,000 liter seed capacity, which is like, okay, still only 5,000 liters of seed. We can add 10,000 liters of liquid or 5,000 liters of solid. So we have an option of liquid, which doubles the capacity, but the seed capacity and solid fertilizer stays the same. And then of course we have the three options for brands. Tanks, change color, rim color starts with the red. You can go gray or black again. For whatever reason, black costs $300. All right, so how do they perform? Well, let's just go ahead and grab the largest one and hop in. And then, so I have tested each one of them in each configuration here, at least one pass, a turnaround, and then coming back. So not extensive testing where I would do a whole field, but I have done at least one pass of the field and a turnaround at the end, and they all seem to be working without any real problems, shall we say. Lights. We have lights, we have signals. Now with the liquid tank, we have L1 and left opens the seeds, but the liquid tank you can fill. So these, I have all filled. I filled them all from the 82 Studio multi fruit silo. I filled them all from there. Some of them you have to fiddle around, moving it forward and backwards. Some of it, you pull it forward and it fills here, or it fills back here. So you got to kind of fool around with it, filling it. Just in case you're wondering, sometimes people have issues like, I can't fill it from a silo. Well, you can, just that you have to pick the right spot. L1 and X unfolds it, and here's the unfolding motion. Pretty quick, not too long and dragged out. So it's got a nice, and there it is, ready to go now. L1 and circle lowers it. And if we hire a worker, away he goes. Now, not a whole lot of movement on the unit itself. You can see it's flexing, so that's nice if there's some, uneven ground or whatever, it will. But we don't see any individual movement on each of the seeders. But there's some nice ground texture. It is a direct drill, so no issues there, as you can see there. And there is it stopping. It would turn around, but there wasn't anything left. So we're going to show you this over here. Now this is one thing I did see on that medium one, which we will take for a little ride somewhere if I find another spot that has, we got another spot over there that we can show you that. L1 and X folds it up again. There we go. It just pauses for a minute and then it folds up. Probably wait till it's folded up till you start moving, because it lifts that front tire up a little bit, so then you can go. I would probably recommend a little bit of a larger tractor than what is listed. So this is 500 horsepower. Farm Dog Max agrees. Let's go off and take a look at the medium one here with the solid fertilizer. It is quite heavy, and even though this has a weight on the front, you can see it is actually sitting. There's quite a lot of weight on the back, so a front weight probably is, I would probably recommend a front weight on your tractor with one of these. There is quite a bit of weight on here. So this is the solid fertilizer version, and L1 and left on your D-pad opens the seeds and then opens the fertilizer to fill. So you have to open the lid to fill the fertilizer, just so you know. So moving forward here, we're going to give it a little run here on this little field here, and let's see if it does that same thing at the end of the field. Again, the medium one, it all works good. Not a lot of movement, but as they say, as his first or their first mod on the mod hub, it actually works pretty good. And there, so you see it leaves just a little bit of a little patch at the end for some reason. So I'm not sure why only this one does it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You're missing just the tiniest little bit at the edge. Now when it comes down again, it actually covers everything, so you're going to have just like little patches there. Didn't notice any overlap. I mean, the overlap is practically zero overlap, which is good because it's just enough of it to cover everything. So coverage is good. The fertilization works on all of them perfectly. And there we go. So you can see he's going to come to the end and just stop just short. So it could be just a, I don't know, some kind of adjustment in the something or other. I'm sure that would affect that. Now lighting is, I didn't show really all, I showed the lighting, but there is there's lights on the back. So for, you know, those late night seating, it does give some light to the back. 2 lights on each side there at the back. Got a light here and a light there. Now there's one more thing. R1 and right stick up and down. You put that ladder down at the back for a little bit of a role play aspect. Like so. Yeah. And that's about it. L1, and we'll cycle through the types of things you can plant again. So multi-fruit planter, so that's nice. There are ways to making these go a little faster on console, but that's another video. It does have a nice, the hitch attachment. Would it be nice if this was adjustable manually? But hey, those are wish list things. As I said, for their first mod on Mod Hub, it actually works really well, and it looks good too. So there you have it. Nice and simple with some nice options. Actually, not just a planter, but multi-fruit planter. Very nice. The Momentum Pack by Ortin Modding on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.